More and more people were born, and people began to spread across the earth. But as they did, things got worse and worse and worse. People were wicked and violent, and there were monsters, and everything was so far from what God had wanted for the world. But there was one man who was righteous and who walked with God, and he was called Noah. God decided that things had gone so wrong that something drastic was going to happen, and so he spoke to Noah and gave him some instructions. I have decided to make an end to all of this wickedness in the world, and so I will destroy them along with the earth. Make an ark out of gopher wood, fill it with rooms and cover it with pitch. God gave Noah exact instructions about how to make an ark, which was a good thing because Noah had never made one before. Then God said, I'm going to bring a flood of waters on the earth to destroy everything that lives, but I promise to you that I will rescue you and your family on the ark. Bring 2 of every living thing onto the ark and keep them alive with every type of food. Noah did everything that God told him. When he had finished, he and his family and 2 of every type of animal went onto the ark and waited. And then it began to rain. It rained and rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights, flooding the whole earth and covering the mountains. As the waters rose, the ark rose with it, floating in the storm and the wind and the waves. Every animal and person on earth was lost in the waters, all apart from Noah, his family, and the animals on the ark. God remembered them and took care to keep them safe. The waters covered the earth for 150 days. Then mighty winds began to blow on the earth. Because God hadn't forgotten his promise to save Noah, the waters began to go. Noah sent a raven out of the window of the ark to see if it could find any land, but it flew back and forth over the earth and didn't come back. Next, Noah sent a dove. It flew around but came back because it couldn't find a place to rest. Noah waited 7 more days, then sent the dove out again. This time it came back with an olive leaf, and Noah knew that the waters were beginning to go, leaving the tops of the trees above the water. 7 days later he sent the dove again, and it did not come back. Noah knew that this meant that the land was beginning to dry, and he took the cover off the top of the ark. They had come to rest on a mountain, and the land was drying out. When it was dry, God told Noah to come out of the ark. God told Noah to multiply, which means have babies, and fill the earth with people and animals again. He promised that he would never flood the earth again, and in the sky he put the first rainbow to be the sign of this promise.